Hey, welcome back to Juicy Tech, the YouTube channel. My name is Ario the Juice. Welcome back to another vlog or update of my experience at a coding bootcamp. Let's waste no time and jump right into this. So, today's Friday of me making this video. This is going to end the the second week of coding bootcamp. And in 2 weeks, how do I feel about it? Let's go. The class is super intense. Before I continue speaking, I'm not being sponsored. No one's paying me to say this. Nothing like that. Just me and my testimony, my experience, me telling you how I feel about 2 weeks of taking or going to a coding bootcamp cohort or a class. It's a lot of information. Excuse me. It's a lot of information to absorb, consume. So much is being thrown at you every single day, so that can be overwhelming, especially if you're someone like me who is completely new to this, like a straight up newbie to coding. It is a lot of information. Am I learning as I go? Of course I am. Like the person I was last week when I first started class, I knew nothing about coding. I mean, I knew something like basic stuff, but I know a lot more today than what I didn't know, last week. So I hope that makes sense. So I am learning. It's taking me some time because again, it's so much of information, lots of stuff. It's just being, you're just being hit with so much. And if you're new to this, it's just a lot to consume and just to try to remember and practice. It's a whole lot. How do I feel about the coding bootcamp? I like it. I'm not saying it because, I'm trying to be nice or whatnot. I like it for multiple reasons. I mean, one of the top reasons is I like, trying to challenge myself. And this class does that. I'm not the smartest person in the room at all, which is something I love. Like, I feel like an idiot sometimes. I feel like I can't use a computer. I don't know how to type. Like, I feel, well, maybe not an idiot, but I'm not the smartest person. That's how I like to be. Uncomfortable. That's how I learn stuff, because I'm not in my comfort zone. Excuse me, I can't talk today. But that's what's going on today, or me attending class every day. I'm just trying to learn as much as I can, and I like that. I love the challenge. It's not that I get bored easily. I just love something. Maybe tech. I like tech stuff. I'm maybe not coding, but I love to program. I'm kind of off topic, but I come from a background of programming. Like I used to intern at big studios in Miami Beach, or just Miami, and now I was a intern. But I was going there for audio engineering, so I do have an engineering background, which is programming, right? So this was kind of my thing, coding, if that makes any sense. I like to program. Excuse me, but the class is tough. The class, I mean, even if you don't have fast typing speed, that's going to be tough as well to keep up. Just different things, man. So I'm not used to it. Like, I can type, obviously, right? But a lot of, things on the keyboard, I probably never use. Right? Just a lot of things, like a lot of different characters and symbols on the keyboard, I have no reason to use in my day-to-day life. But at a coding bootcamp, they use the entire keyboard, like everything. So I'm trying to learn that. So it's just multiple things I'm learning, and I like that shit. I do, I'm gonna get it in terms of me learning. Like right now, our main language we're learning is JavaScript, and I'm new to JavaScript, right? So loops, arrays, functions, strings, variables. Like, I'm learning about all these things, and they're all new to me, and it is very overwhelming because a lot of those characters and operators that you've never seen before is going to confuse the hell out of you. Especially if you've never seen it and you're a newbie like me, is going to, what the hell is this? It's a lot. So you're learning a language. Literally, you are learning a language. That's what's going on here, and that's how you have to treat it. You can't learn Chinese in one day. You can't learn Korean in a week unless you're like some crazy smart wizard type of a person. You can retain things like there's no tomorrow. I'm not that person. It's gonna take me months, yes, to like really be super solid on JavaScript. Am I learning right now in this class? Obviously, yes. You know, I've been here for 2 weeks, right? Friday marks 2 weeks of me being in this cohort, hope I said that right, or class. And what I've known last week, you know, I know more today. I do. I know how to really, like, I do understand arrays better when I first, you know, was learning what is an array. Like, I understand it better, you know, index and like increments. Like, I understand those things now. I'm still trying to get more solid on it, but that comes from just practice and just seeing the stuff every day. You have to like really drown yourself in coding to understand what's going on. And that's my situation right now. I'm just trying to like just drown myself in it, because I'm a pretty smart person. I learn things pretty fast. I just need to practice as much as I can and just really like, you know, like just like make it stick in my brain, because I see it every day like a language, right? That's what it is. So hope that makes a lot of sense. And if I didn't say this before, let me say it right now. I'm not being sponsored to say anything about the school. I'm not being paid to make this video. This is all me, my testimony, my experience, my truth of the coding bootcamp. There's so much to talk about. I mean, maybe should I encourage you to take a coding bootcamp to learn how to code? I would say yes right now, because especially if it's in person, because that's what I really wanted. I'm not against the whole Zoom thing, you know, like practice online. That's cool for some people. I just much prefer being in person. Yeah, I know we're still going through a pandemic and all that, but I still prefer being in person. I love speaking with people, interacting, and just kind of making new friends in real life, right? I like that better. But I also like working from home as well. But I think it is really important to also be around people and really have that real human interaction. If that makes any sense to you, I think that's really important, especially if you have questions and all those things. You're right there with the person, and if there's some kind of bond you guys get, I mean, like there's like some like good vibe between you both, it makes the situation so much easier, because everyone's nice to you and friendly, and you guys are, I guess, friends, and it's better. I mean, I'll just speak for myself. I like that better, and that's why I attended a coding bootcamp in person. And so far, it's great. There are some cons, and those happen to be because the class is really, really fast. Like, they're just, you know, and as the weeks go on, because this is going to be a 10-week class, it's going to get even more intense, which is insane. And that's, I guess you can say that's a con, because I'm just, again, I'm not comfortable. I'm uncomfortable because I'm trying to catch and learn, and I'm taking, you know, a while to really catch on a lot of things, like, again, functions, arrays, loops. I'm still learning this stuff and trying to be more solid on that. And the problem with me is that when it comes to those things, learning about functions and arrays, the reason why I'm having such a hard time, like I said before, is because not just me being a newbie, but that's a main part, but a lot of characters that you see when you're trying to declare a function or trying to write one out, or a loop or for loop, a lot of those characters or symbols like plus, equal, I'm not sure what that really means, but it has a task within the loop, if that makes any sense. And I'm learning what that does. And I will get there, believe me. But it's just taking me some time, because there's so much of those characters to retain and remember what they do and how to use them. That's why it's taking me a long time, because I'm so new to that. I will get there. You know, I have a lot of confidence. I'm having fun as well. That really is the only con of the class. You know, me just trying to like pick up quickly, but again, so it's such a fast-paced class. They're still very helpful. Like, all the teachers are super helpful, all of them, and they want the best for you. It's awesome. There's, of course, like, the good outweighs the bad. It really does. You know, I mean, I'll just speak for myself. I think it really does. Like, there's so much more good than bad in the class. Nothing's perfect, of course. No one's perfect. They're not trying to be perfect, but there's more pros and cons. Maybe the school that I attended, the coding boot camp, they're just really professional. They have things, you know, like structure. Like, they just got their, like, they just know what they're doing so well. You know, it makes things a lot easier, because a lot of teachers are actual coders for a living. You know, it's just not someone that read a book and they're teaching you. Like, these are real senior web developers or software engineers. Like, it's dope. And I'm around these amazing, successful people, so I'm just like feeding off their vibe and brain. It's sick. I love it. Another big pro are the events. I went to my first event Wednesday. Yeah, was it yesterday? No, it was Wednesday. We went to a Miami event it was like a tech happy hour meetup. People just go there, have drinks, chill, talk, coding or not. Ping pong is being played. There's food. There's good-looking people just talking and talking business or just fun. I went there and spoke to a lot of people. I made some connections. I followed some people on LinkedIn. It's sick. It really is amazing. Like I said before, there's more pros and cons. So that's how I see it, and I very much feel like it's going very well. It could be better. How? I won't talk about that, but right now it's really awesome, and I'm glad I'm doing this, and I do see a lot of hope, and I do see myself becoming very successful as a future coder, because I think I'm in the right place. I really believe that so much. The class is hard. The class is not easy. It's not easy. So yeah, but I like that. I like the challenge. I'm not comfortable. I'm uncomfortable, but in a nice way, if that makes any sense, because I'm learning. I'm not the smartest person in there. I'm really not. I'm not dumb either, but I'm new to this. It's just been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks of learning how to code. So I'm taking time. Like, you have to kind of just give yourself a break, like you're learning. So that's what I'm trying to look at as well. What else I want to talk about? There's not much to say besides that. Yeah, just stay tuned for more of these type of videos. This is the second week, like I said before. God, just it's fun. It's cool. They even have this thing where like they'll have everyone stand up and just talk about their highs and lows of the week. And it doesn't have to be coding, but you're just trying to like vent and feel better that you're not putting too much pressure on yourself. It's hard class. It's a very hard class. It's 8 hours of this, and you have to go home and practice more. It's extremely difficult, especially if you have kids or family to raise. I'm an adult. I have bills. So yeah, it's a lot. I'm not a child. This is not like school for like kids. We're all adults here. We have lives outside of this boot camp. So we're trying to manage our everyday lives. If you're married like me, like we're just trying to manage everything while going to this boot camp and just getting slammed with coding stuff all day long, and just trying to like consume as much information so you can just become a good coder and get a job afterwards. Obviously that's the goal, right? All right, so I very much hope you got some value from this video. If you did, be sure to like it by supporting. That's all I ask for. Like it so someone else can check this out and they can just see if they if this can give them some value. I don't know. I hope it helps you in some kind of way. I really do hope it helps. I watch a lot of these type of videos on YouTube about everyday not vloggers, but coders. They'll just post their day in the life of a coder, and some people just be really like so real about what's going on and how hard it is when you leave the actual school and get a job. It's gonna be harder. Like it's not gonna be easy. I mean, it's gonna get, even looking for a job is gonna be tough, and the interviews and the technical interviews, and listen. It's a process. It's gonna be a lot of work, but I'm down. I like to work out. I'm ready. I'm learning, but I'm ready. Let's do this. So yeah, man, like this video to show support. Let the next person check this out by doing that. Hope you got some value from this video as well. Leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. If you're a alumni at Boca Code, that's where I go to school at, Boca Code in Florida. If you're a alumni, leave a comment. If you're looking to get into some kind of coding school, if you have questions in general about coding or whatever, leave the comment. I would love to just converse with you and just go back and forth and learn from each other, man. So much love to you. Thanks for watching this video. Be safe out there. I'll be back with more of these types of vlogs, and just stay tuned. Be safe. Much love. Thanks for watching. I'm out here.